it's Samantha from Samantha's Designs. Welcome back to my channel. This is my first video of 2021, so glad to have you here. So I haven't been on in quite some time. Life has been a little challenging, mainly my work life. It's taken up a lot more time than usual. Been really stressful with the COVID surge here in California. I'm in the healthcare field, and so work has been very busy, very stressful, and I have made some cards in the interim, but not as many as I would like, and definitely haven't had time much for videos or social media. But I'm starting to post some things over on my Instagram channel, so go check it out, because I've had more time to do that than anything. But this is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time, using geometric shapes to make cards. I've seen a lot of them on Pinterest, and I was really interested in doing it. And then one of my other goals for this year is to increase using more of my pattern paper and using that up. I did get rid of 2 packs last year, so I want to continue that trend. So here are the 2 I made this past week. I have some more circles cut out, so we're going to do one together, and then we're going to do one that's more of a monochromatic, kind of a masculine feel, because this time of year I tend to spend a lot of time kind of building up my birthday card stash so that I'll have them for the year. So these 2 I've already done, and we're going to do one together, and then we'll do one that's a little monochromatic. All right, let's get started. Okay, for this one I have a card. Oh my goodness, I can't talk now. Okay, for this one I'm going to use a white card base, so that's what I already have scored and ready to go. So this is 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. So we're going to just make this into a beautiful card base. This is a 110-pound cardstock. This is Recollections brand at Michael's. That tends to be my paper of choice. Now this one, these I've kind of put at an angle, and the reason I'm using this particular paper, this is very thin. This is really truly paper. It is really thin. It's not cardstock, so it's not going to be a lot of bulk, which is another thing I'm trying to watch for this year. Is you know, since the pandemic and everything hit, people, when I send cards, I tend to like a lot of 3D embellishments, I notice, and so I'm trying to knock that back a little bit and not be so big on bulky embellishments, so that when things go through the mail, they go pretty easily. I'm just gonna stack these on top of each other. This go around. I'm not sure it's exactly center, but I'm just eyeballing it, and I'm using just a little bit of Elmer's Bond, Elmer's tape runner. That's I'm an Elmer's girl. Even my liquid glue is Elmer's Craft Bond, and I really like it. I think it does a great job. Okay, so that's just gonna go here. Now, do I want it here or do I want it in the center? I think it looks better at the top a little bit, so we're gonna center it more at the top, just like so. Looks like a big old bullseye, but it's a pretty bullseye, right? Okay, so now we got to figure out what we're going to put for sentiment, so let me get that together and figure out what we're going to do next. Okay, I've picked out this happy birthday to you. It's got a lot of hearts on it, and then I got a little heart stamp that I'm going to add as an accent to this one too. So I'm trying to make sure this is straight, and I'm going to use my little stamping platform. That looks pretty good. And the reason I'm using this is because I've gotten this far and I don't want to screw this up. So I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo Black ink for my sentiment. And also, this is a newer stamp to me. I haven't used it before, so this way it doesn't stamp really well. Like, the hearts are not as solid as I'd like for them to be. I can double stamp this. So that's pretty cool. There we go. Now that's pretty in black. Okay. So for the hearts, let me clean everything up here with a little baby wipe. My little stash of baby wipes over here. Alright, and then for the hearts, I think I'm going to put them like right here above the happy birthday. But since the center circle is kind of a red color, I'm going to use red. This might be a little too red, but we're going to try it. It's real red by Stampin' Up. Okay. Okay, didn't take very much. Perfect. Just a little accent. Didn't really need much. So I am happy with that. Okay. Now I feel like there needs to be something here because in the other ones, I don't know, it just needs, like, it needs something. Okay, let's ramble through my stash. Let's see what we can find. Okay, I have some stickers that I made last year that I haven't used. This is on printable vinyl and I did this in Cricut Design Space. So I think I'm going to add this little bee because he's really cute. And let's see if I can get this up without tearing him. I made a Valentine's card the other day and actually tore one of these critters and I was so upset. But it went back together beautifully, so in the end it worked out. Okay, this is not... See, he's going to tear, and I don't want it to tear. There we go. There he is. So I'm going to put him like right in the center. Oh, there we go. And he just finishes out the card. I think he is totally cute. Love it. All right, let's see if we can put together a little monochromatic and something that's a little cute. Okay, here's where we're starting. I have got nesting dies that are washi taped together that I'm going to run through my die cut machine, and then I've got 4 different shades of cardstock. They come in a paper pack together. It's Recollections, and I think it's supposed to be blue, but this one and this one has more purple undertones. So I'm going to cut these nesting squares, die cut them in each of these colors, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, so I'm going to follow the same process. Like I said, I have all of these kind of washi taped together, and I'm just going to put them in my Big Shot and then run them through in all 4 colors. Okay, so guys, I'm back. I got everything cut out in the squares. What I'm going to do is use the ones that are more purple in color first. I've got a piece of just regular old copy paper, and I use some double-sided tape and put that down. So we're going to release that, and then we're going to start stacking our squares. I'm hoping this is going to work out the way I plan it in my head. I decided to use typing paper because, again, I'm just trying to keep down the bulk when I am making cards. I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of that. So my goal is to send out cards to friends, family once a month. I've already sent some out for January, so I'm proud of myself. We'll see how it goes. I'm not saying this is a resolution. I tend to find that if I say it's a resolution, I'm never going to do it. So I'm just going to say this is what my plan is. I'm hoping that I get cards out to everyone, to people once a month. Okay, so this one, so I'm just going to make a pattern with my squares. So I'll be able to make several cards out of what I just put together. And I'm just going to put the next layer in. See, here's what I was afraid of, because putting the sticky stuff down, I'm not hitting this exactly. But we'll see. So this one is next. I do have some white showing through, but we're going to hope nobody notices that part. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, these will all save for another card. I'll do the same thing with these in a little bit. And then I've got all my other colors here. Those can go to the side. I'm going to trim this down a little bit. I'm going to raise you guys up so you can see more of my really gross disc. Okay. Gonna use my guillotine trimmer, even though this has got sticky on it. Don't typically do that, but I like my guillotine trimmer better than anything else I have. See, and this is not exactly straight. So I think from here on out I'm going to use my scissors that are made for sticky. And see if I can't get this off. I should have just done this. This is actually trims out pretty easily. Now I've got sticky paper all over me, but that's okay. We will make it work, people. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to cut this on the diagonal into fourths and then make a little design on, if I can get my corner to corner straight. Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry guys, checking on my son. He just knocked himself in the head. So we're trying to make sure he's okay. He's got ice back on his head. Okay, let's get the card base and make the card. Okay guys, I have a card base here made at 110-pound cardstock. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I think this is what I'm going to end up doing. I do need to make sure this little bit of white's showing, and this will leave a dramatic little area where we can put a sentiment or whatever we need to here. I think I'm going to go with happy birthday again, because again I'm trying to get my birthday cards up stashed going here. So Let me clean this up and then we'll glue this down. Okay, I'm going to use my Elmer's Craft Bond, and I think I just ran out. That was the end of my bottle, but I have another one. Woo! And the reason I'm using the liquid glue is because I want time to move this around and make sure everything is good. It gives me a little bit of wiggle time and wiggle room. Just like that. Then I'll put a nice long acrylic block over it. And I definitely need that little extra time and wiggle room, because I just do. I need that time. All right, let's get a sentiment together, and then I've got these two I can use on another card. Yay! Okay, it took me forever, but I'm going to use this little happy birthday from a Lawn Fawn set that I have, and I'm sorry I don't have it with me which set that belongs to, but again, Memento Black. And this time, I'm going to stamp it with my block here directly onto this strip of white cardstock. Just a little section of it that I had there. Alright, and what I decided to do is use my last star sticker from this Crafter Square at a Dollar Tree. This is not going to make this a flat card. I do realize that, but it's okay. I've made a lot of flat cards lately, so they can't all have no embellishments on them, right? Yeah, I really like embellishments. Yep, I do. So I'm going to put this kind of toward the bottom. Okay, and then easy peasy, peel off the star. Ooh. That looks pretty good. Still feels like it's missing something. But what? What is it missing? Maybe some Nuvo drops. Okay, I'm just gonna add a few little Nuvo drops. These are the clear ones, but I'm hoping I'll just add a little something. Morning Dew. And they'll dry clear, so whatever color's behind it. So you won't really be able to see it behind this white here. But it'll still be really cute. Because it'll add some texture if nothing else. So here are the card we just made. Here's the card from earlier. Alright, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great day. See you next time. Bye.